I've been to Nepal twice,
Jamaica,
Cambodia,
Mozambique,
India 3 times,
Guatemala,
Haiti,
Togo,
Mexico,
Egypt,
Spain,
and Morocco.
Morocco,
Hawaii,
all around Europe,
Los Angeles,
South Africa,
Thailand.
Thailand, and China.
My nephew back home has the hugest playroom and shelves of toys, and this little baby is crawling around on the street corner, burning trash to keep warm.
little tiny babies dying of AIDS.
It was everything in me not to break down the first day we were in there.
By the time they're 30 years old, that they're thrown out on the street because they've just been used and used so much that they're worthless.
I just heard people go and come back and their lives were changed. They were different people. They went on these crazy outreaches and came back, and they were always different.
Lauren Cunningham, who is the founder of YWAM, had a vision back in the 60s where he saw a vision like the ocean, like waves coming, and young people were coming forth.
Since then, Youth with a Mission has grown to over 12,000 missionaries in more than 130 countries. YWAM has reached out to over 400,000 people in need every year, communicating the message of Christ through evangelism, arts, and medicine. If you have a heart to serve, whether young or old, student or professional, Youth with a Mission can give you the opportunity to change the world.
The Christian church has this idea of a missionary being this extra super spiritual holy person who floats on the ground and, walks into a village and they all turn to be like them. But to see the people that I hang out with, nowhere near that. We're just people who are calling and following God to where He's led us.
You can be someone like myself who's 24 years old, who loves fashion and loves going out and having a good time and being with friends and living a normal life, yet I'm a missionary.
They ask me questions like, you're never gonna have a home? Are you gonna ever raise kids? Are they gonna go to school? How's that going to happen? And a lot of those people don't understand that a lot of missionaries have homes and raise kids and are very happy.
There's so much that can be done, if we're only willing to lay down what we have and to go to the people that are hurting, the people that need us.
It's all about youth. It's all about seeing the potential that they have for using their gifts and not looking at their age, but looking at their character and seeing that young people can be world changers.
The discipleship training school I did was just so impactful in my life.
And that first week there was just such a growing experience for me. I've never been turned around so much.
It was really a good learning time for me. A bond is created there. It's incredible. I have friends for life. I like to refer to it as God's boot camp because it is so intense.
It's the kind of thing where you're crying, at least once a week because God is just ripping stuff out. But there's so much healing about.
You go and you have a lecture phase for 3 months, and then you actually get to go to another country for 2 months. I'm the kind of person that I learn by doing. I love experiencing things and actually going and doing it. I don't want to just talk about it, let's do it.
One time we went to a migrant camp. The living was horrible. It was dirt floors, wooden shacks, very unhealthy. There was disease everywhere. There was still water throughout the whole thing. And we went in there and we stayed with these people and we made French drains in front of every drain. Just to be part of that is just such a humbling experience.
And we've also done ministry in Thailand, in Pattaya, where it's a prostitution ministry where you're reaching out, trying to give them a craft, something applicable they can do with their hands to help them make money to where they don't have to sell themselves to survive.
Just to know that I've helped these people, I've prevented disease, and I've also showed them the love of God.
I was supposed to be there to help them, but in turn they just helped me, and God worked in my life so much.
As I had to work with the kids and I got to know them and love them, God was slowly but surely changing my heart.
Going to another country, you think that you're bringing so much help to them, and you are helping them in amazing ways, but those people end up helping you and changing you way more.
It doesn't take very much to change a life.
Missions work isn't dull, it's not boring, it's quite the opposite, actually. It's full of adventure and excitement and just listening to God's voice and following it and seeing where He's going to bring you next.
I would love to sign up for 10 more years down here. I love it so much.
My favorite thing about YWAM is that they are all about getting out there.
Let God speak to you and run after His visions of what He has for you.
There's many times that I lay in bed and I just say, wow, I'm so happy doing what I'm doing, and how did I get this privilege?
Trusting in God for the money. You don't have to have the money. God's going to provide. Where He guides, He's going to provide.
Just an ordinary person, but through Christ I've been able to do extraordinary things.
I just came home being so blessed myself and such a different person with such a global perspective.
YWAM has transformed my life. It has ruined me from the ordinary. I have a sense of purpose now. I wouldn't feel right going back to my old life.
This isn't a phase of my life, but it's a transformation of my life that I'll never be the same.
I love it so much. I've never been more happy before.
Youth can make a difference in this world.
Tú puedes hacer un impacto.